during our 75th anniversary season, the work that you're about to hear would not have been possible without the very generous help of John and Mary Pappajohn. They've helped us commission a new symphonic work for our anniversary season debut that is a musical evocation of several of the amazing sculptures in the John and Mary Pappajohn Sculpture Park. In the opening piece, you can even see like just a very close-up, foggy image. And then when it finally focuses in and the music becomes more in focus, you can see what the sculpture is. So lots of passion and emotion that goes into the videography, and it's really superb when the music enhances that.
The first thing when I started the project, the first thing that I felt I needed to do was to visit the physical space, and then my ultimate goal is to try and pick up on the energy of the sculptures, the artwork, the artist's vision, and try to honor the sculptures and to not write music that takes over their statement, but to reinforce or to just reverberate with the notion of what the sculptor's plans were.
This is music that is melodic. It's for the most part tonal. It has an ebb and flow to it. It has some direction to it. It's big, it's small, it's chamber music, it's full orchestra. It's 9 movements, and you have different orchestration for each movement. One's for trumpet and strings, one's for just strings, one's for just winds and brass. And all this is based on the inspiration that Steve had when he walked through the sculpture park.
So to me, it's definitely, the park is alive. They have a dialogue among themselves, with or without our human interaction, obviously created by humans. But to me, it's like it's a microcosm of the larger world in some ways, which is always what's cool about sculpture parks. In White Ghost, it's a very atmospheric movement, contemplating her situation and what I think she's acting to me almost like a guardian to the park, or she's morphing herself. No hands, her face is zoomorphic. Very beautiful sculpture. I guess I should say with Nomad in particular, since that piece really speaks to me about the whole title being nomadic, we're all nomads. It really, I felt, needed a global feeling, cross-cultural sonic references. So in that I include an electronic shruti box. There's percussion from African percussion, Indian percussion, Arabic percussion. So just trying to make a whole sort of global swirl sound. And Jean Plenza, I had in my email to them, I said, well, is there anything that you wanted to specifically let me know about the sculpture, or anything that I should take care with? And he, in his email, is back saying that, he gave me complete artistic freedom to write the piece that I felt represented this. And that's the ultimate artist who will do that, who is that comfortable with their art, makes their statement, but doesn't suppress anyone else's ideas. And that's what the full lesson of the arts bring, is that it makes people more open. You're not threatened. You're welcoming to something that is new, that is not necessarily might be what your culture is or what you would do, but that doesn't mean that it's wrong. It's just being open and very welcoming.
We want people, the population at large, to react to these. And this is one of the reasons, again, that I chose Steve Heitzeg, because he's a big thinker, a deep thinker. He's not afraid to take a big topic and write and approach it musically. And that to me is I admire him greatly for that. And it's probably the most important reason that I asked him to write this Symphony in Sculpture.
I'm really humbled and honored to get to set these sculptures to music and to have such a fine orchestra premiere them.